Phantom, how's it going? It's your boy Hardcover, and this is your weekly update. This is the weekly update for you Patreon subscribers. I'm sorry if I sound a little bit hoarse. My voice is a little bit under the weather right now. Kind of getting over a weird head cold that I have over the past weekend, and all that other good stuff. But yeah, the weekly update, for those of you that don't know, for those of you that are new, I pretty much just tell you what's going on in my life, what's going on Patreon-wise, and what's going on with the channel and what updates I have planned. Now, regarding certain things that are going on with the YouTube channel is growing. And it's growing at a really fast pace. I'm about to hit 7,000 subscribers. I am super excited for that. It's a number that I really wanted to hit last year, but I didn't hit it. I really wanted to hit 10,000. Didn't happen, but it's gonna happen this year, I'm certain. The channel's growing really quickly and it doesn't seem to stop. It doesn't seem like I'm losing momentum at all. It seems like it's just increasing momentum, which means more work, more time that I'm going to have to devote to this thing and things like that. It's kind of interesting because a year ago, I didn't think I would be in this spot. I was working two jobs, like a lot of you know. I was working at a restaurant. I was barely making ends meet. Hell, I'm still making ends meet right now, but still. And I was doing YouTube. And I was hoping that one day this would pay off. And that one day, you know, if it worked, it would be successful enough and I would be able to do something like this part-time and I'd be able to leave my second job. I'm now able to do that. And I am extremely excited about that. It's bittersweet. At first it was a bit scary, I'm not gonna lie, because I literally I just walked into the restaurant and said, you know what, I quit. After a really bad day, I said, fuck this, I quit. And it finally pushed me to reopen my Patreon, because for those of you that have been with me for a long time, I actually had put a Patreon together like 1 or 2 years ago, and it bombed. Nobody donated, nobody cared about it, nobody wanted to put anything into it, so I was like, okay, well, that's something that I just shut down. And I was a little bit apprehensive about starting it again. Clearly, that apprehension, I didn't have to worry about it because now we're approaching almost $200 a month, which is staggering to me. Absolutely staggering. So it's a bit unreal for me and it's a bit bittersweet. And there are some days where I wake up and I'm like, wow, I actually get to do this as my second job. Like, this is something that I've been wanting to do and I've been working my ass off for years, and it's starting to pay off a lot more. As for personal things that are going on, I hope everybody out there is having a great Martin Luther King weekend. I know this is going to be a bit of a crazy week for a lot of people. There's the inauguration, if you are somebody that lives here in the United States. Whether you are pro-Trump, anti-Trump, all that other stuff, it's going to be a crazy week. And for those of you out there that live in the Washington area or pretty much are close to that area, please, I urge you guys to stay safe. It could get a bit wild this week. You know how things are out there. There's something that's really interesting that's going on, I feel, in this country right now, and it's definitely a movement that people are becoming more aware. People are becoming more invested. People are becoming more interested in politics. More so, I think, than in previous years, because it seems like after the election season, every single person just, they like to play armchair politician for like the few months that election season happens and then that dies down. But with the election of Trump, it seems like people are interested. People are genuinely like, no, you know what, this guy's in the White House. I want to see if he's going to do what he's going to do, or if some of the policies he says are illegal and things. And people are genuinely contacting their senators. They're interested in what is going on. And that is awesome to me. That's very awesome to me. I know a lot of you guys out there, you are pretty much like, no, you don't talk about politics and all this other stuff in this channel. Believe me, I really don't. I fucking hate talking about politics for the most part. I hate and love it. I have a hate and love thing with it. But it definitely is interesting that I think so many people are becoming more aware and so many people are becoming more involved. And I think out of anything that's been going on with the craziness of these previous elections, that is probably the greatest thing that's come out of it. In regards to the things that are going on in my personal life, nothing too much has changed. Everything's been pretty steady for the most part. I really can't complain. Things are going pretty good. The YouTube channel's taking off. I would like to be able to spend more time doing jiu-jitsu and things like that, but unfortunately, this is work now. And it's not a bad work. I know a lot of people out there, they're like, oh my gosh, he's saying work, you know. There are a lot worse jobs out there. I love what I do. I love doing this. I love providing content. I love interacting with people. That's just what I like to do through this channel. It's something that has pretty much just broadened my horizons so much, because without this I wouldn't have met so many people. You know, I wouldn't have met Matt Miranda, I wouldn't have met Gabe, I wouldn't have met Jess, I wouldn't have met, you know, Gio, I wouldn't have met so many people. Nick, how could I forget about the intern Nick? I wouldn't have met so many people if it weren't for this YouTube channel. So in that aspect, I'm really grateful for it. And looking back on it, man, I don't know. I really don't know. I've been reflecting a lot. I've been reflecting a lot on this YouTube channel and where it's going to go and where it's been. And looking back on it in the previous year, and I'm like so happy. Honestly, I'm so happy that there were a few people that pushed me to come back and start and keep doing this, and I'm extremely happy right now that I'm able to do this. Content-wise, you're getting the second volume of Akira. I'm gonna stick with this. I'm gonna keep doing the Manga Mondays review. The first one was actually pretty popular. The second weekly Valiant episode will go up this week. It's gonna be Bloodshot. I know it was supposed to go up last week. I didn't have time with it. It's been so crazy, and if you noticed, the amount of content that I'm putting out is insane for somebody who's just one person who edits, cuts, does the whole kit and caboodle. It's just nuts. But it's fun. It's a good fun. So that's going to be coming out this week. I'm going to be reviewing the hardcover of Outcast this week as well. And Pick of the Week, all that other stuff is going to go up. The news show is up. The Q&A is up. There's a whole bunch of stuff, basically. Just check out the YouTube channel and keep on the lookout for that stuff. And keep on the lookout, of course, for your Patreon. As another side note, since I just remembered it, I will also be doing the monthly giveaway. The monthly giveaway this week will be Bloodshot Volume 1, and I will be opening up the polls, and I will be opening up, I'll post a separate video that I'm like, hey, I want you guys to tell me what do you recommend that I review this month. I'm going to have you guys do it. You're going to have 48 hours to answer and comment down below. 48 hours, guys. And then I'm going to take that, and then I'm going to put it in a poll, and then you guys will decide, based on that poll, what you think I should review. That about does it, guys. So be on the lookout for all the other stuff that I got going on the Patreon, on the YouTube channel. Once again, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It means so, so much. John Wilson, I know you're a new pledge to Patreon, but you've always supported the work I do. Thank you so much, dude. Thank you, everybody out there who supports this channel from the $1 level all the way up to the $10 level and beyond, because there are a few of you out there that you guys really kick ass, because the donations you guys throw at me are insane. And my light just fell down. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video. Love you guys. I'll see you soon.